In 1881, William Winchester, of the Winchester Arms Company died, leaving his wife a vast sum of money and a large income. It was at this time Sarah Winchester started building. For about 40 years she built the Winchester House, with construction only stopping on her death. But she had a weird reason for building the spooky 7-story house. Winchester House is one fantastic and rather confusing building. This 160-room home, built seemingly without rhyme or reason, is regarded as one of the wonders of the world. Sarah Winchester was the happy wife of a wealthy man, William Winchester. When Winchester died, and his wife's grief was overwhelming, she took to fortune tellers in an attempt to communicate with her husband. She was told by a crystal gazer that she was destined to build a beautiful palace, and that the Winchester family was cursed for creating a weapon that has killed millions, and that if Sarah was to live, a never-ending house was to be built to host the spirits, and also to fool those ones who are following her to take revenge, and that she would die when it was completed. So in 1884, Sarah moved to California, and purchased a large block of land, with a pre-existing farmhouse. It is this small home which would grow into the Winchester Mystery House. Sarah employed many carpenters and artisans, and with her $20 million fortune she started building the house. She employed a man named John Hanson as the construction foreman, and every morning she would convey new building plans and would make changes to old ones. There were no blueprints, and if Hanson was lucky, Sarah would have a brief sketch of what she wanted. But other than that, it was word of mouth that conveyed the ideas that would be turned into a mass of rooms and corridors. Day by day and night by night, work continued and never ceasing. It is estimated that up to 600 rooms were constructed in about 38 years. However, rooms were constantly being demolished, to make way for new ones. The house was filled with nonsense architecture, including doors and staircases that led to nowhere, windows in the floors, 17 chimneys, 47 fireplaces, thousands upon thousands of windows and double basement. And of course, the 160 rooms. Many of the hallways and staircases double-backed onto themselves, and there were numerous secret entrances and rooms. These were built so that Sarah Winchester could quickly move from room to room, double back, hide and fool the ghosts who she believed were following her. Much of the home was built from expensive redwood, but Sarah did not like the look of it, so had it all covered up with paint. Every room upon completion was decked out with the best furnishings money could buy. The house was filled with millions of dollars worth of furniture and other assortments. And when Sarah died in her sleep on 5th of September 1922, she left everything to her niece and personal secretary. Everything but the house itself. It took 6 trucks working all day for 6 weeks to empty the house of its belongings. In 1906, a massive earthquake hit San Francisco, damaging much of the mansion, which went from 7 stories to just 4. The house was not mentioned in Sarah Winchester's will, and was considered worthless. A local investor purchased the estate for $135,000 and it was soon opened to the public. But what about the spirits Sarah believed were chasing her? The mansion's caretaker has reported hearing footsteps and breathing on many occasions. He has also heard the sounds of screws being turned in the walls, followed by it falling to the floor. One of the more mischievous pranks played by the spirits concerns the doors. At the end of a long day seeing tourists through the house, the doors would be locked, and the alarms would be set. However, at times after the setting of the alarm, the caretakers would find all of the doors unlocked again. Sometimes during the night, all of the lights on a single floor would mysteriously turn on. It is said the ghosts of some of the construction workers, and Sarah Winchester herself, still take up residence within their mystery house. And then there is, of course, the vengeful spirits who watched the construction of the house in the first place. What is your idea about this mysterious house? Are there real spirits in there, or these pranks are done to get even more tourists? Tell us in the comments and don't forget to subscribe to our channel.